Hello, dear friends. Welcome to our gathering in the garden, our group space that we've been cultivating throughout the years. Etheric space for us to gather from around the world, sensing and experiencing our closeness and aligning with the presence. We are very close to the exact time of the full moon, which will occur in about 10 hours. So it is most appropriate for us to be together this time, recognizing our connectedness with the world group, One Planetary Server, and aligning with the hierarchy. We meet every month around this time to share our recognitions of the qualities of the moment, recognizing the significance of each sign through which sun is moving. And today we together celebrate the festival of Virgo. We start, as usual, with the astrological sharing coming from Katya to bring us in attunement with these energies. And for those of you who are joining us for the first time, I really welcome you and invite you to consider those qualities of Virgo that most resonate with you. That following the Katya sharing, we will start our ritual of linking across the space, sharing the most resonant qualities for each of us, qualities of Virgo, and lighting our candle as a symbol of us connecting across the space. So if you have a candle, please prepare it. If you don't have it, don't worry. It's a more symbolic ritual of lighting the light of our heart as we connect across the space. So let us begin. Over to you, Katya.
Yes, thank you. Virgo, really the presence of the energies of the previous solar system, very strong one. Yet in this solar system, it is the part of the triangle of the second ray energy. Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. And in this triangle, Virgo is this distributor. So when I look at the slide that we have on our screens right now, this is Virgo, bringing in this golden radiant light of the second ray, holding this protective sphere around our life, around our group life, around our planetary life. At the same time, Virgo is the element of earth. So it's another triplicity: Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, in which Virgo presents the depth, the deep, the depth in which the essence of Christ, the Son, is being nurtured and then born. So this love of the mother represented in many great presences. It nurtures, it holds, it serves to the soul, the spirit, that until it's born and can reveal itself. But right now we are standing in a very interesting point. It's the moment of full moon, the moment of the eclipse. The great astrological patterns are presented. The energy is set in a way that things will change. This change started, from the beginning of this astrological year, and even before that in 2025. So now we're seeding this great potency that we will nurture, and the fruit will come even maybe in a decade, in 2 decades. But the process is now. The rulers are Mercury and Vulcan, actually Moon, veiling Vulcan, and Jupiter, hierarchical Jupiter. They all are in a very interesting positions at the moment on the sky. But the main thing is the seed of group love can be nurtured and protected and evolved if we focus our attention and energy on this at this particular moment in time. Because that is the absolute necessary, it's prerequisition for the will, or the energy of the will that we connect and contact as a group, to be implemented. I implement that will by love, says the mantra. And I is the soul. In our situation, it's our group soul. Implements that will, divine will, by love. So Virgo uniquely has both energies. Through Vulcan, it receives the first ray energy. Through Jupiter and Mercury, the second ray comes through. Through Jupiter, the second ray, and Mercury, the fourth, which is a bridge for this energy. It's duality that is intermediary between the spirit and the matter. So it's a good time to work together. In our individual lives, it's also a good time to invoke this energy to heal our inner wounds and allow new to be revealed. So let us work. Over to you.
Thank you, Katya. So now we will begin our ritual of alignment. It's somewhat different than alignment in meditations that we usually do. It's alignment of our hearts across distance. We invite us, each of us, take a turn to light our candle, saying our name, where we linking from, and sharing the most resonant quality of Virgo. And after that, call someone's name, someone from the now the meeting, and passing the flame of a candle, flame of the heart, across distance to that person. And that way we weave in etheric space our togetherness, preparing for the meditation that will follow. So today I will begin. My name is Alexander Ilchuk, and I'm connecting today from Brooklyn, New York, in the United States. And I will light my candle. For me, the quality of Virgo, the quality that for me today resonates of Virgo is the quality of silence. When we just started our meeting and that beautiful music played, it was very difficult to start talking, to interrupt that silence that was transpiring through that music. And as Katya said, that there is esoteric ruler of Virgo is Vulcan veiled by moon. And so in that silence, there is power of earth, power of being grounded, being able to ground those energy that's come that we perceive. And by grounding, we distribute them, distribute through etheric network of the planet. And I pass the light of the candle to Jillian. Or you unmuted and muted yourself again, Jill. Oh, again.
It unmuted. Right.
Yes, now it's
Is that okay?
yeah. Yes.
I'm just lighting my candle now. And it is lit. Ooh, looks a bit unstable. And I'm Gillian Douglas from Norfolk, UK. And I will pass on to Aneta.
Hello, friends. I'm Annette Løffler from Denmark. I'm lighting my candle. So, and Virgo, I like very much this nurturing of the seeds. So I'm seeing humanity as being initiated and get in touch with humanity's soul and nurtured by Virgo, by Mother Earth. And I'm passing the light over to Kathy Tarnowski. Welcome to you.
Kathy, if you could unmute yourself and share with us.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm not quite used to the internet yet with this. So my husband Mike and I are here, and this is our first time. And our candle is lit, but you may not see it. And we just want to thank you for this. And we are going with the mother aspect today. I will pass the light on to Bruno.
Kathy, can you mention where you are, you and Michael?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, we're from the United States.
Welcome.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bruno from Le Mans in France, and our light now hello. You can see it. Let's show right here. For me, this year, the Virgo resonate in me in two sides, the mother and the child. The mother, as everyone, every person I meet. And the child, it's the way I feel when I think I'm close to the hierarchy. You say, wow, I had so many things to learn, so many things to change in me. And that's why I can feel also with child. So now I will pass the candle to Andrea.
Hello, everyone. I'm Andrea Ross. Glad to be with you all. And I am going to light my candle. As a mother of 8, Virgo rings very loudly in my heart. The words that come with mother to me are unconditional love. There's nurturing, there's support, there's unity, there's dualistic unity as we selflessly give ourselves to another human being. But I take that as the one world serving group and recognize that we are mothers. We are mothers to humanity. And if we could take the quintessential aspects of motherhood and display those and be those and become those as we walk every day amidst humanity and all the kingdoms on earth, we would bring in the divine plan. I will say one quick thing. I rode on a subway this week, and I do this periodically, and I would suggest it to you all because it's fun. But I imagined all the people sitting around me as 3, 4, and 5-year-olds instead of the adults and the older people that they were. And it was extraordinary as I looked at each and saw them as the child that they had been, how I was drawn to love each of them perfectly. Their innocence, all their potential, and just everything that the light of a child brings to all of us. And it is how we should be out in all of our communities and within humanity, be mothers. And I will pass this candle to Lynn Green.
Maybe I missed where you now, where you come from.
I'm so sorry. I am on a little island called Fisher's Island off the coast of New London, Connecticut for a moment, and then back to my beloved Vermont home tomorrow.
Hello, friends. I'll turn my candle on. Okay. Again, hello. I'm in Ohio, in the Columbus, Ohio area in the U.S., and glad to be with all of you. When I think of Virgo, I think of steady, grounded love. And in fact, my own mother was a Virgo, and that sort of exemplifies the energy she had. We could always depend on her. And she was open and logical and kind, very wonderful person. So I think of her when I think of Virgo. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. Let me see who needs to be called on still. Claire, I'll call on you.
Thanks, Lynn. Thank you. And hello, everybody. It's really good to be together. I loved this image of calling out the child in each other and recognizing the child in others, that vibrant, innocent, beautiful, essential nature, and an invitation to playfulness. Thanks, Andrea. Kind of deep acknowledging, of the child. So for me, the Virgo, one of the qualities is the hands of God at work, which for me speaks of loving service and tending and circles of care and refining. So I will light my candle, and I'm in the South Island of New Zealand on the Otago Peninsula. And I will pass my light on to Judy.
Thank you, Claire, and everyone. So I'm Judy Harrison. I am living on Cape Cod, Massachusetts, in the USA. When I think of Virgo, I feel a natural unfolding, if you will. I think of Mercury as the sun, really connecting with the earth and with the mother, and there being a oneness in the newness of every day. I guess I'll put it that way. The newness of living itself, the awakening while one lives. So it's that becoming that it nurtures, but it also brings forth. So that's what I think of when I think of Virgo, is the mother bringing forth. And today is my granddaughter's first birthday, today, 1 year old. So I'm just going to mention that because I woke up and I knew I had to send her an email. My daughter, who is a millennial, has emails that she wants the grandmas to send, so when they turn 18, she can read what grandma said. So I sat there and I recalled our time together this summer and how she was learning to pull to stand and how she was splashing in the pool and how I was singing to her on the swing. So what do you write to a 1 year old except all the things that we did together? And so that's how my day in Virgo started today. And on that note, I will pass this on to Katya.
That is a beautiful picture. Thank you. Thank you, Judy. A 1 year old. Yes. It's interesting to me because Virgo is such vastness. Let me read to you two sentences, and with which Tibetan opens the Virgo chapter in esoteric astrology. He says, the sign Virgo is one of the most significant in the zodiac, for its symbology concerns the whole goal of evolutionary process, which is to shield, nurture, and finally reveal the hidden spiritual reality. This every form veils, but the human form is equipped and fitted to manifest it in a manner different to any other expression of divinity, and so make tangible and objective that for which the whole creative process was intended. You know, he always begins with this. This is the most significant. You know, in each chapter you'll find that. You know, I find it is his humor, but that we are different. Our difference as human form, as humanity, right? To make tangible and objective that for which the whole creative process was intended. This potency, enormous potency, mixed with enormous love and enormous skill. That to me is Virgo, and it's a really great time to meditate together. And I'm Katya Kaufman. I'm in New York, and since I was presenting, here are my 3 lights. Thank you. Okay, back to you, Sash. Alexander.
So we are now ready to enter our meditation, and invite us now to turn off our videos. And as before we enter meditation, let us hold a minute of silent being together, sensing us being in the etheric garden, group garden. And let us sense the presence of our brothers and sisters with whom we are connected through our service in many other parts of the world. And we know that we are one. I am one with my group brothers and sisters, and all that I have is theirs. May the love that is in my soul pour forth to them. May the strength that is in me lift and aid them. May the thoughts which my soul creates reach and encourage them. The technique of the presence is adopted from the book Glamour World Problem. It is rather a meditative attitude than a meditation format. And the master suggests us to cultivate this meditative attitude throughout our daily lives. As a group, let us evoke the stage of tension. This is basic and essential. The tension is brought about by complete control of the personal self, so that it is fitted for contact with the real. Achieve a state of fusion with the soul, or with the angel which guards the approach to the path of the higher evolution. Hold the mind steady in the light of the soul. The point of tension is to be held by the soul and not by an effort of the personality. This is the attitude of the lowest self for the entire remaining period of work. Make an effort to sense the presence throughout the universe, not theoretically, but in vibrating response to its existence. See in the light which the angel radiates the point of light behind all phenomenal appearances, the germ or seed of divinity in all forms and in all presentations of truth. As the greater light of the soul becomes focused like a radiant sun, it reveals the stupendous vision of the presence. attempt to ascertain the purpose, seeking expression through form at any particular point in the evolutionary cycle. Identify the triple light of the intuition, formed by blending the light of the personal self, focused in the mind, the light of the soul, focused in the angel, and the universal light which the presence emits. Now, carry some world problem or some design which the mind has evolved or the heart has desired for the helping of humanity into this triple light of intuition. relinquish the higher way. Return to the angel. Refocus in the soul. Pause for constructive thinking under the influence of the angel. Turn the mind to the formulation of those forms of thought which must embody the revelation. Pause. This is the pause preceding presentation. The revelation is presented and precipitated into the world of illusion, where it undergoes a fiery ordeal. Some of the fire within that which is revealed wings its way back to the source from whence it came. Some of it serves to destroy the revealer, and some to burn those who recognize the revelation. The revelation succumbs to the prevailing illusion, descends into the world of glamour, and subsequently disappears as a revelation, emerging as a doctrine. But in the meantime, humanity has been helped and led forward. The intuitives continue work, and the inflow of that which is to be revealed never ceases. Let us sound the mantra of unification. The sons of men are one, and we are one with them. We seek to love, not hate. We seek to serve and not exact due service. We seek to heal, not hurt. Let pain bring due reward of light and love. Let the soul control the outer form and life and all events, and bring to light the love that underlies the happenings of the time. Let vision come and insight. Let the future stand revealed. Let inner union demonstrate and outer cleavages be gone. Let love prevail. Let all people love. If anyone would like to share your impressions, please let us hold this space of silence to which we can offer our recognitions. So please unmute yourself when you feel ready to share.
So when during the meditation it was stated to focus on the three levels of mind: concrete mind, soul, and higher mind. I saw them as humanity, the new group of world servers, and hierarchy. And they were all aspects of the mother in time, if you looked at them in time in terms of evolution, with, humanity being mostly matter, the new group of world servers holding soul, and hierarchy being that state of intuition or Buddhic mind, wisdom. And I understood that they were all aspects of the same thing. And so when Master DK talks about eventually there would be two rather than three, those were the true, the mother and the father. And I understood that there was the creator and then the creation, and how the creator and the creation was really one, because the creator created his creation, and the creation knew itself as the creator. So it was a visceral understanding through Virgo of what that duality is, and that it eventually is one.
When we were asked to add something into the triple light, the word friendship poured into me. And it became apparent that friendship, as a significant quality of love, is actually that vehicle through which we create unity. And it occurred to me, quite obviously, that the child's first friend, maybe best friend, is its mother. And in taking that into the personality and the soul, we all have a best friend that is our soul, that has been with us through myriads of incarnations. And the awareness of soul is an extraordinary friendship that is built completely on love.
I thought about the fact that our various esoteric groups will all gradually draw nearer the Master's ashram, and we will, to be part of these ashrams, have to have a focus on a certain service which we can provide. So I just saw that we will all decide what we want to focus on to add to the life of the ashram.
Recognition came to me through the meditation of, in order for mother to manifest light, to embody and manifest light, it needs to be loved. It needs to be accepted in its full imperfection as it is, and loved. And that will help the matter to probably transform, transmute, and become radiant. Then it becomes transparent for light and allows the light to shine through. I've remembered a phrase that my mother used to say about about when she was gardening. She said, "This earth, the dirt, it's so alive, and I love it. And it's like I almost want to eat it. It's so dear to me." And that love that she had to her plants, to the earth, is always manifesting in lush greenery in our garden.
In this meditation, when the presence manifests, it brings the tests, this fiery ordeal, right? It is the test that we are, I believe, standing in the most important point of, because right now we have this T-square between the Sun, Mercury, and South Node on one side, Moon and North Node on the other side. And Uranus is a fulcrum holding this point of fiery discrimination of what can or cannot survive the test of fire, which seed will have vitality and livingness to be nurtured and grow, and which needs to pass another cycle to obtain that vitality. And this T squared it results in Sagittarius, the direction. And it's interesting to me because Virgo, Tibetan says, is the incentive behind discipleship, the goal, the hidden light of God. But when he talks about Sagittarius, he says the sense of duality ended, fusion attained, divine pointed directed life, the stage of discipleship. So now we have this full movement from the incentive of behind the discipleship, this potency, potentiality, and this energy directed through Uranus into Sagittarius, from Gemini to Sagittarius, into the stage of discipleship. And North Node in Aquarius is the direction that we're moving to. Discipleship that moves into service in Aquarius. So, motherhood, friendship, they all go through the tests, the fiery test, the test of time, the test of being ready to become a disciple, and being ready to be a disciple and serve. So all of that is deeply signified and supported right now. So important time.
Is anyone else would like to share?
What I saw in my mind's eye was all of humanity together, taking one step up into more light.
Maybe one thing I can share with you. When I try to focus on the world problem, I first focus on the Gaza problem. And then it seems to me so huge. So, oh, not this one, it's too big. And then I switched to the Ukrainian problem. And then also I felt, oh, this is also big, but I must keep on, just carrying and send light to this area because they need it. And just what I wanted to share is that sometimes it seems very difficult, but we have to keep on going and do the job.
Thank you all. And I'm reminded again of the greeting, Namaste, the meaning in that word, that the soul in me greets the soul in you and the soul in all others. So thank you for your sharing today and for being in the garden space with us. We will close with the mantra of the new group of world servers and some music to take us back into the day, the afternoon, the evening. May the power of the one life pour through the group of all true servers. May the love of the one soul characterize the lives of all who seek to aid the great ones. May we fulfill our part in the one work through self-forgetfulness, harmlessness, and right speech. Om. I suggest or invite you to open up your videos so that we can see each other before we take our leave. Much love, everyone. See you next month.
The exact time of the full moon is 4:19 in the morning Universal Time. It's right after midnight in East Coast, the US. Much love.
Blessings.